Evening. Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening.
Happy Friday.
It is Friday.
Oh, we are coming to you live.
Live on
Welcome
location.
to Venom and Vision, the podcast where we keep it real about life, love, and everything in between. We are your hosts, John and Aaron. And around here, we are not afraid to talk about the sweet, the messy, and the truth most people avoid. So sit back, relax, and let's get into it. Tonight we have a good topic. We have some
We have,
guests
we
as
have some
well.
guests tonight and everything.
Mhm. But tonight we're
But
talking about should
married couples have single friends of the opposite sex. And how can it work? You know what I mean?
now, mind you, this is not a show just for married couples. It's for couples that have an end goal of marriage, that are in relationships,
Trying to build
and
relationships.
they know that it's serious.
Hmm.
So it's not just for married couples, but it's a good topic for married couples because of the conflicts that may arise. So it depends on your marriage,
It
pretty
does.
much.
It does.
So we we do have a couple of guests tonight, and we're so excited to have them.
So excited! Hold on. We need to get the light over here so they can
You
chill
have
on the
to
couch.
turn it on. You have to turn this one on first.
Oh, probably makes sense.
But
Hey, I'm light now.
that's bright, light bright. Um, but we do have a couple of guests. We have,
That light, thing on.
huh?
Like,
The lamp.
yeah.
Oh, you want to just text her? I'll do it. But so yeah, we do have a couple of guests.
We'll get to the
Shortly.
we'll get to the guests in just a second.
So we're just tightening up a couple of screws. That's the wrong success. Okay. How was your how was your week?
It was actually pretty good, uneventful. Work, 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 work. That's all I seem to do. I did have a fantastic migraine that kicked my ass today. We took the kids to Carrington Lake,
Carrington
Carrington
Farms.
Farms.
We go
Yeah,
to Carrington Farms
yeah, we went
today. We
out to
had a good day
Carrington
today.
Farms, had a
Oh
great day.
God. Almost got mom to jump off the high board or
She
whatever
took
you want to
two
call it.
steps.
But she said
She
no.
was 2 steps away from it.
But
Turned around, stopped herself.
she was praying and everything, y'all. She was praying and everything, but she did thing. She wasn't able to jump.
Hit you with the arm
But the
down, hope and
kids
get killed.
the, the kids all had fun. Um and we had a good time. We didn't get in the water, John and I. We didn't get in the water
It
because
was 67
the
degrees.
weather was not hot enough for us. We didn't want to be out like getting in the hot
And
water
I'm tropical people.
and coming out and
Oh, cheers.
freezing, just like a lot of the kids were. Oh, shit. Excuse
About
me.
to break some shit.
Cheers. Um,
Oh, the good stuff. So like
yeah.
we're drinking a nice Moscato as opposed to my brown level.
Yeah.
All right, so the episode goal today is to have an honest conversation, honest and respectful conversation about one of the most debated questions in marriage. Can a married person maintain close friendships with single members of the opposite sex
Mhm.
without damaging the marriage or relationship? it's dicey. You know what I'm
It
saying?
is.
It's dicey out
It
there.
is. We get into a little. We get into a couple of tips our own in our own marriage about it
Mhm.
because coming into the marriage, well, before us, before we got married, I had a lot of male friends,
Mhm.
and you still have a lot of female
Plethora of
friends.
female friends.
And yeah, so this is where the debate comes in because I have somehow managed to uh, dissolve, if you will, all of my male friends, and you still have female friends,
And this is what
correct?
this is why I'll say to that as far as the male female friendship dynamic. I think there are far more women that respect the boundaries of other women than there are men. I think most men, not most, but there are some men who are just friends with a woman in hopes to get his turn. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was telling you, if you call any of your male friends right now and tell them, hey, when it's smash, 85 to 90% gonna be like, yeah, let's do it right now.
And I really disagree with that.
But did you call any of your friends and find out?
I have no interest in doing so.
Exactly. But see, that's the thing. They're in the friend zone that you put them in. They are only there for that. You know what I mean? And then,
Okay.
like my female friends call me and then ask for you
What does that have
because they know where I put you.
Okay.
You know what I mean? They know you're here, and everybody else after that is down below, and it should be like way in a relationship because even my homegirls, I know all of their baby daddies, kids, ex boyfriends, husbands, ex friends. You know what I mean? Fiancés. I know all of them, and it has never been no nothing of that nature. I
Mm.
can't call them and be like, hey, you want to smash it? Or even the thought of it.
You're not, but you're put in that category as a woman can do that with her male friend.
Correct.
But if you're the male friend
But see,
of a lot of women,
again, but like I said,
so what if they came to you?
and they'll get cursed out and it'll be spectacular and I'll enjoy it. But see, my friends know better than to try to be in that situation. I've known most of them 30 plus. And it's never been nothing. I know their mama, they daddy, their grandmama, all their sisters, cousins. I'm family. I can go to their house right now and spend the night.
What does that sound like to you, audience? Justification.
Sounds like a good man with morals
It's sounds like a lot
who
of
respects the
justifying
code.
your reasoning for having female friends. No, I do still have a couple of male friends,
Yeah.
and you pretty much know them.
Mhm.
And like there's no issues there, really. What?
So the opening question is: if your spouse has a best friend who's single of the opposite sex, are you completely comfortable with it? If not, why? And that means no boyfriend, no girlfriend. You know what I mean? They just out here doing it to themselves.
Well, I mean, coming into our relationship, I knew that Plum was your best friend. You considered Plum as your best friend, and she's
Hmm.
a female.
Hmm.
But the person that I am, it's like that's your best friend. Okay.
Right.
I'm being who I am.
Yeah, that's
I'm
right. That's
going
you. Yeah.
to not really hear what's coming out of your mouth, but I'm gonna do my own observations.
Hmm. As you
So if
should.
even if you say, "Oh, she's just my best friend. We've been friends for how many years?" Okay, I can. I'm listening. I hear it, but I'm still gonna do my own
As
observation.
you should. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's exactly how that's supposed to go. While I, on the other hand, am a man who knows how men think. That's why I say, well, most men. You know what I mean? There's a plethora of men that are along the lines of where I am. But there are men who are just waiting for their turn, waiting for their boyfriend to mess it up, or their fiance, or their girlfriend, or or their husband to mess it up, so they can be like, yeah, let me comfort you, and just waiting on their turn. That's why I said
Right,
that's
but
that's why I said if any woman, well, most women can call their their male friends that are in the friend zone for the most part and say, hey, can I have you come stay the night with me and let's do it till we satisfied? 85 to 90% will be like, yeah, that's what's up. There's a difference between the male friend zone and a female friend zone. A man decides to be in the friend zone. A man, most men are put in the friend zone by women.
mm.
Most men don't decide to be in the friend zone unless they put themselves there. You know what I mean? So if
So you basically saying that you don't put yourself in a category of most
that is correct.
men.
My moral code won't allow me to do certain things. Like especially if we grow up together and I already know you and know what you've done in your life and who you've been with, and it's not to take anything away from you, but if you have masked one of the homies, then hey,
Mm-hmm.
I can't do nothing with you anyway. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. Gotcha. I gotcha. So what?
Tag me in it.
Okay. Relax. What's the next question?
The next question, well, segment one is what changes after we say I do. You know what I mean? What happens after we say I do? What needs to change as far as your friendships um in that fashion?
What changes after
I do, yeah.
I do? Your values, the way you carry yourself, the way you move. Uh,
I'm talking about as far as having
that's a general question. So you have to, as far as what?
as far as the topic, as far as what changes as far as your friendships are concerned. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
See, many people believe marriage changes priorities. Like, so does marriage require different boundaries than dating?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes. Because when you're married, it's like you become one with somebody. It's not like a date where you're able to go home and you're able to kind of say, uh, do I want to be with this person or am I just dating them? Dating is extremely different. Oh, what?
Who's that?
Jasmine
Really?
and one of the girls,
Holy shit.
that's Jasmine.
No, one above.
That's you just see the name. I don't know. I think that's Bashan.
I don't think so, but
That's the name. I'm
so
trying
you're
to
saying,
tag you
listen, don't
into
even worry about
seeing
it. Don't even worry about it. Just put me on the camera.
how.
Turn it so that
Oh,
you go
okay.
on the camera. Slide it back so
Mhm.
you can get seen too. There we
Right
go.
here.
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
All right, so you were saying,
What was I saying?
does marriage require different boundaries after dating,
Yes.
other than dating? So what other boundaries do you think they
Um, I'm thinking we can.
okay, so for me, what I believe is that you have to move in a different light. First of all, you from dating, you can hang out with your single friends and go out and do single people stuff. When you get in a serious relationship or you're going towards marriage and you are in a marriage, things immediately have to change. Now, it's not to say you don't love your friends anymore, but you have to start aligning yourself and make sure that the friends you do have of the opposite sex respects the boundaries of your marriage, respects the sanctity you're trying to keep of your marriage. Um, they know what marriage means to you. You have to make sure they know that, and they got to make sure that you put your spouse first. And if you don't put your spouse first, then there's going to be you're leaving a window open
Hmm.
for them to try to sneak a way in,
Mm.
a way to shake up the foundation y'all trying to build.
Hmm.
You know, so should your spouse become your closest opposite sex relationship?
Should your spouse become your what?
Closest opposite sex relationship.
Yes.
Got to be best friends. You know what I mean? I think this shouldn't be anything y'all should be able to.
Not talk about,
Right. Yeah. This.
not rely on each other for. Um, it's literally like the other half of you.
Right.
No, we're not inviting anybody to co-host.
It's literally that was literally my profile. All you had to do was tag right there.
Where?
You missed it.
Right here?
Yes, you missed it
Oh,
already. But you know, the place where I'm at right now, and I'm glad I am. It says, place where we are, truthfully, is I don't even really want to do anything with anybody else if I ain't doing it with you. You know what I mean? Like
mm-hmm.
that's why if I mean, especially with the opposite sex, what I look like. If I'm not doing nothing with the opposite sex
No.
without well, my wife being there, that's madness. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
It's crazy work. Now I will go visit like Ebony and Michelle, something like that. But where we all stand. You know what I mean? That's only if you have to work or something
But
like that.
that hasn't really happened.
No,
Where you've
not
been
really.
by yourself.
No, here and there in 10 years. You know what I mean? um, so are some friendships meant to naturally fade after marriage?
Yes, especially if they're not following the same kind of path as you, or if you don't really, you're not able to identify with them anymore. Like, so that just happens. You can't like hang out with the same people, going to the clubs and stuff like that.
So
So,
I agree. I mean, you
I mean, it depends all on your marriage, really, all on your relationship. Because there's some that, you're able to, the wife or the husband is able to go out and hang out whenever they want to. So,
Tids McGee is watching. What's up, Tids McGee?
mm, what are you doing?
About to add Tids McGee.
Oh, maybe they don't want to.
All right, so is protecting your marriage more important than protecting your every other friendship?
Hmm.
So
Your marriage becomes um, more important. That's just the way it is.
it does. I think there's nothing above it. There should be nothing, no other relationship. There should be no man or woman above your marriage. You know what I mean? And if you're building towards marriage, then that's where y'all got to start thinking about um, going with it. You know what I mean? You have to start thinking about um, how that's working out. You know what I mean? Where are we going with this? Uh, who do we? Who's going to hinder um, what we're trying to build, our foundation? You know
Right.
what I mean? So I think that's where it starts. If you're building, you know there's going to be some people that can't go.
Hmm.
So
That's I mean, that's happened to us.
it has. I think more on your side than mine.
Mhm.
I mean, I've had to cut a couple people off, which I don't give a shit about.
Mhm.
I didn't think nothing of it. You know what I mean? I don't care about it. It's never gonna be that to me. Um, so one of the biggest misunderstandings
The
from the
friend
fact that
zone.
men and women sometimes describe friendship differently.
Mhm.
Friend zones are not the same. And this is what I was talking about in the beginning. Um, Many men believe the friend zone often means I have romantic interest, but she doesn't. That's what I was saying.
But you kind of flipped it.
Yes, I said no, I didn't. I said they're just waiting their turn.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Same thing. They're just waiting their turn, hoping that somebody fucks up and they can slide on in there. You know what I mean? Whoever they dealing with at the time, they hoping that yeah, man, if he messes up, I'm sliding in there. And there's a
Mm.
lot of women that take that friend zone, the guy in the friend zone for granted. They'll go out on dates with him, have him paying for stuff. Um,
I wouldn't let him join the call.
oh, that's crazy. I guess because we gotta be friends, maybe.
Yeah, I will not.
No, not yet. Oh, Facebook.
Oh. Well, let's
So
invite our guests onto the show.
absolutely. See if we can get him up in here.
So we have
Hold on, wait till we can get him in there.
oh, okay, you're gonna join. Oh, you're gonna join on online?
Yeah, try to get him joined all right. Yeah.
Okay. Is it adding?
It says adding. Here we go.
Okay.
So we got our first guest
Hey, we got
today. Y'all guys, y'all want to go ahead and get in some light? Yeah, some light. Okay. Let's get some light. Let's get some light.
oh, I don't understand.
Cool. We get our chase on trying to be the patient. If you y'all look
Okay.
sideways. Y'all look
We have Pete
sideways.
and
What's
Courtney.
up? I need to go this way. Other
Oh,
way,
you
upside
upside
down.
down now.
Turn the other way.
You're
One
upside
more time.
down. There you
There we
go.
go. Yeah, y'all are winning right now. You guys can see both of us. Nope, we
No,
got to back
we
it
can
up.
see you.
Okay,
Now,
there we
there
go.
we go.
There we go.
Want to see my face whenever it comes to the reactions of what you're saying. You might want to put it
Okay.
over here in case we have opposite opinions.
Yeah, no, keep it, because that way we can
Longer
explore those.
reaction.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
why not. All right, so we
So
got. So if you are friends with me on Facebook, then you absolutely positively know the man in front of you that you're watching. That's my man Pete Reed and his friend, who is introduce her, Pete. Tiz McGee. Tids McGee, everybody. It is the one and only Tids McGee who has stepped into the building. We're happy to have y'all here this
oh, wow.
evening. So welcome to the show, first of all. So what do y'all think
Welcome, guys.
have about anything y'all heard so far? If y'all have anything to say or comment about? Breaking the ice, man. Breaking the ice, man. Sounds good. Watching the show. Uh, the talk about the lake and everything. I love that. I love the opener of everything and how we're on the wine and everything this evening. It's love. And I'm going to go ahead and get right on into it because men would smash their women friends. It's true. 99% of them would, okay? That's speaking in general, okay? Now, with that being the way that is, you still have the minorities that don't. Now, this is on the friend side of married, and if they're single, well, it's married with single friends, right? So the guys that's
on the opposite side, they still would, right? Okay.
Most of the time.
Am I still straight? Let's see.
It could be
Yeah.
married with married friends.
Okay, yeah, my arm was going crazy. I'm sorry. Okay, this cut off. But yeah, most of the guys they would do that, all right? But when you speak of most like that, and we're speaking in terms of this, if you're in a relationship with somebody, you know off of the top, that's something that you're not pursuing with that woman that's a friend. Guys speak to guys differently all the time in everything that we do. If you have a relationship partner, that's the person you talk with about everything. We all know that men are stupidly different, very, very stupidly different. You have that, but maybe your best friend that's even more than your guy friend is a female just because that emotion that they had before you were in a relationship,
Mhm.
it wouldn't even lead it to be like that, but it's respected like that. Now, if you was to ask me, that's the only way that would work. And yes, it could, but in any other way, nope, not gonna do it. I had a whole lot of stuff written down about it. To cut all of that short, no, and not to debate anybody, but I really do believe that for both sides. In all fairness, we know there's good people and there's bad people
Mhm.
out there, but if you have that respect for it, I can say it. That's the only way I see it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Tis, the floor is yours. Tis.
Absolutely, kids.
Yeah,
Sis,
the floor is
Becky.
yours.
Okay, let me check my notes.
As you
She's
should.
ready.
Yeah, man. Glad you have some notes. That's wonderful.
That's
It's
why I
like
just did it.
it's like really close to my face. Okay, and we're also sideways, so I don't know what I look like. Okay,
You're
so
good.
am I the only queer person in this conversation? Y'all kind of gay or everybody straight here?
I'm always stressed.
Straight.
Everybody straight. Okay, so I feel like it's from a different lens for me because I can be attracted to anyone. I don't see the difference between having a male friend and
Mhm.
having a female friend because either way, I have to trust myself and how I'm feeling. And if I'm coming on, and if I feel like I'm having too strong of feelings for one of my female friends, I have to be honest with myself and be like, Courtney, you're not letting that person know how you feel. So you don't need to be like sneak flirting with them and doing weird stuff anyways, because this is a friendship. There's not two consenting people wanting to be flirting and hot with each other back. So I think this is a conversation about like trust and boundaries and the wanna like do it offer that you might get from somebody. That person who's making the call is not your partner. The person who's receiving the call is your partner. And if they get that call, then that's when they determine, wow, you're not my friend. Like you're fucked up. You know that I'm married. Why would you call me on some crazy mess like this?
Right.
Goodbye. And then you would trust your partner to make decisions like that. So no
Mhm.
matter what gender this person is, if they're violating the trust of your relationship,
Right.
or you and your partner determine that that is, then they're out the question, no matter if they're Jack, Sally, Mo, whoever. That's my
Absolutely.
opinion.
Absolutely
Jack
correct.
Sally Mo's on around the building.
Right. So, do y'all believe that some men stay thinking she'll eventually change her mind, or from your perspective, Courtney, do you believe that some people stay in hopes that the other person will change their mind?
Totally, but you're not living authentically to yourself and you're being delusional and crazy and maybe need to go seek therapy.
Agreed.
Good point. Good point.
Agreed.
So we've gotten to two different perspectives. So that's
I like that.
yeah,
Okay, so what's a common female
perspective.
common female perspective on friendship?
So women describe the friend zone differently as well. We'll say like I genuinely just care about him, that person, but only as a friend. Um, Many women report maintaining long-term friendships without romantic intentions. Um, so that's been my experience. But I mean, who I've considered my best friend before passed away, unfortunately.
Yeah,
But
big issue.
yeah, but other than that, because we were together when he passed away, so you know he kind of knew.
He used to call me.
He kind of knew, you know, what the deal was.
What's up, bro? And then had a thousand stories to tell and
But it wasn't never
businesses.
anything, you know.
Can I ask y'all a question?
Sure.
Yes,
What's your thoughts on a road trip with a friend like that?
a road trip on just a with just a friend.
Hell no.
That's gonna be a tough one.
Well, it's not tough. It's hell no.
No,
Can't see both of y'all on the camera.
I have to contemplate this one for road trip.
a
In a
road trip
heartbeat.
with somebody that you consider just your friend.
Of the opposite sex, and you got a
So
partner.
say you're saying like we're married, and I'm like, babe, I'm going on a road trip with Harry.
Was it that your husband
But-
hates road trips and like
No,
will never go
Here
on?
it is. Here it is that friend that we discussed. That's all that looks like that.
Mm-mm.
We know it's like that.
Still fucking up.
Mm-mm.
You heard him still.
Cause I'll be damned if he came to me and said, I'm going on a road trip with Ebony. Okay, where we going?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So would you guys?
Oh yeah.
But see, Ebony wouldn't even do that.
She
Ebony,
wouldn't even do
see,
that.
See, that's the type of friends you have to have in those type of situations. They're not even going to put you in a situation where they want to go on a road trip without you and your partner. You know what I mean? Or you by yourself. What type of shit y'all think we doing out here? Yeah, you know I mean? Unless y'all got that understanding. But even if y'all got that understanding, for most people, it's going to be like, hell no. But if y'all have that communication and understanding that's how you work your marriage or your relationship, then do it till you're satisfied. But for us, no, no, no.
Mm-mm.
It's also like really
Ah.
random. Like you've never been on a road trip with this person before. It's not something you guys have been doing since
Exactly.
childhood.
Right.
It's like
Just
not
all of a
like-
sudden you want to go on a road trip with him?
Maybe you guys.
Or her?
Yeah, maybe you just
Hell
got you just fell
no.
into money, and the first person you want to go on a road trip with is not your partner.
That's correct. So can a friendship remain healthy if only one side sees it strictly for time?
No.
Mm-mm. No.
I completely agree.
Because at some point, I would just be like, hell no, I'm about to cut you off. What are you doing?
I'm trying to tell them to slide the camera back just a little bit
Oh,
so we can get both of them in it.
there is
Is that working?
Nope, it's
sideways.
sideways now.
Okay.
There we go.
There we go.
And
But you gotta stretch it out a little bit. There we go. There we go. Now I can see you.
So
This way.
yeah, it's like ours is this way and y'all's
Okay.
are straight
Yeah.
up on straight.
oh, that's weird. Okay, so
Okay, there y'all go.
I like the painting in the background, y'all.
Yeah.
Thank
Know what's going on.
you.
Not just a great show. I mean, show, but awesome. talent.
that
I'll make sure y'all see.
was just one of my random
And see,
pieces.
this is where that last question though, this is where a lot of men find themselves, and then a lot of women take advantage of that. Not a lot, but there are women who take advantage of the fact that they know that he likes her and he'll do anything for her, and so they'll use that to their advantage.
Mhm.
And ultimately, what that does, perfect. That's how that goes. There you go, perfect.
Uh, we
Ultimately,
need some chairs.
yeah.
We
Ultimately,
need
what
guest
that
chairs.
does is, if y'all want to grab that couch and slide it over, you
Oh,
can do
that's
that.
too much.
But
Go put our guests to work like that.
hey, no, but ultimately, you know, there are women that take advantage of that guy. They know he likes her. They can call him for anything. If they're bored and want to go out, they'll take them out, pay for everything, and they know they don't have the necessary thought of even being able to have to put out. You know what I mean? And that drags that guy down to the pits. You know, and it's bad news. But I also feel like he has to have enough self worth in order to realize, hey, this ain't it. You know what I mean? And he has to be able to hold himself accountable for that as well. So emotional affairs don't start overnight.
No.
Most emotional affairs begin with flirting.
Right.
They often begin with conversations, comfort.
vulnerability,
Mm-hmm.
shared struggles. Like you
Mm-hmm.
said, you had that trauma bonding,
Mm-hmm.
becoming someone's safe place.
Mm-hmm.
That's so destructive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Um, so how can emotional intimacy quietly shift when that happens? Like, who hears about your bad day first?
It should be a
It
partner.
should be your partner.
Absolutely, without question.
Who do you text when you're excited?
It should be a partner. Absolutely, without question.
Who knows your marriage problem? Hmm. Yeah, you and your partner should be discussing your marriage problem.
Unequivocally.
Oh, he did it anyway. Oh shoot.
There are two strong ass men in here.
Who makes you laugh the most?
Your partner.
Your partner.
Mm-hmm. You know,
That's
we
what it should
laugh.
be. We laugh.
We laugh. We laugh
We
good. We
laugh
laugh
till we
hard.
cry. Yeah. So don't go to your so-called friends for any of those things. It should be when you make a commitment to somebody that's the person that you go to.
So what do y'all think? Y'all think um how y'all think there's a emotional affair start? Emotional cheating starts. How do you think they start?
I think it starts from needs not being met within the relationship. And so I think the big difference when it comes to what is messed up about it and what's not is how many times have you brought the issue that is the issue to the table,
Mm-hmm.
and how many times has your partner made an attempt to understand those issues. But if you're being shut down, for how long are you shut down before you open yourself to other people? And then you have to decide, well, if I'm open to other people, then why am I even invested in this? Because people are just too far gone with whatever they have going on to pump the brake on that.
Mm,
Agree. Agree. I think communication is the key, regardless. And accountability. A lot of people don't want to be held accountable for the way they move and how it makes their partner feel. Um, you know, and that's like you said, when those communications and things like that are being ignored or not adhered to, and nobody's being held accountable or holding themselves accountable, then again, there's that window. Somebody can come in and give you just a little bit of what it is you've been missing, and then now you're starting to feel good about it. You know what I mean? And it causes you to start to drift a little bit. Maybe your partner's not paying attention, and then next thing you know, that emotional affair is jumping off.
yeah.
I'll say it's not a relationship, it's the person.
Mm.
Because with everything being, I can agree with everything that y'all said. But if that person or those persons getting into that relationship are mentally stable enough to be in a relationship with someone where you know those things will come. You know, certain times in life you want to be in a relationship, but you choose not to because you know you're like that.
Mm-hmm.
But then when you're past that and you're ready for that marriage, those days are gone. So
Hmm.
if you're into that marriage and those days are still here or those situations coming, I don't think it's a relationship because in a relationship or a marriage, you guys really communicate. You communicate more than anything. So it's not like I've been telling him he don't know. That's not hearing, but you still doing it. But sometimes you don't hear it because you as that person, aren't really there yet or ready for it. So I'd put it on that right there instead of just the whole relationship because that's the beauty of a relationship. We're gonna work it out together. Yes, it was me in that. Yes, it was me in that, but we don't know how that came up. And sometimes you don't know until it's a triggering situation. So
Mm-hmm.
I can't put it on both parties. It all depends on the situation. So I say the first.
Okay. And see, and that's valid. You know what I mean, there's some validity to that as well. And throughout whatever relationship and whatever marriage y'all going through, there's gonna be growing pains. You know, Lord knows we have shit.
Mhm.
You know, our communication was trash. And I think it wasn't necessarily our communication was trash. It was the understanding of the communication was trash, or how she would be more closed off when the situation became um, a little hard for her.
Yeah.
They're uncomfortable. The uncomfortable conversations when she was shut off. You know, I don't recommend that for anyone. Um, you know, but we grew right now where we are. She is definitely a better
You
communicator.
communicate better.
Yeah, you absolutely you do, and I applaud you for your growth in that area. So on to the double standard. What Here's where the conversation gets interesting. You know what I mean? Many couples have
Yes.
different standards depending on who's involved. Example: a wife says,
I've known him since high school.
husband says, "I've known her since college." Why is one friendship often viewed differently from the other?
And that brings it back to when you said that a man is not going to, they're really going to look for that woman, that female friend, to break up with her partner and let it be his turn, right?
Mm. See, like, down the wrong pipe. Yeah.
Don
Oh
DeMarco,
God.
Yeah. You want me to get you need the Heimlich?
for all
Oh
y'all that
Jesus.
are watching right now,
Excuse me, guys.
it's shot o'clock. Everybody, y'all saw it. That's the warning. That's what y'all get for not joining.
Need your water?
Shot o'clock.
Huh?
Need your water?
Oh God. Yes.
You know Heimlich? Right there.
Ooh.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
We get to a dazzle
Huh?
That's enough.
Thank you.
I'm sure there's somebody named that shit somewhere.
Right. My baby name is now.
Spelled the Sonny. I'm sure there's somebody named the Sonny out here running around right
Probably.
now. I promise it is. So okay, what is your reaction?
That should boost the ratings.
Right.
No.
What's your reaction to a husband having lunch alone with another woman?
No. You crazy? You crazy. You know how, what was the in Boomerang and Tisha Campbell?
Mm-hmm.
That would be me.
Over the fence.
But I'll be knocking on the restaurant. Hello.
No, I
I'll be on the restaurant
don't think so.
windows,
No, you're not gonna be in
trying to embarrass you.
No, you coming in the restaurant. That you would come
I'm
in
gonna
there and
try to
start
embarrass
knocking
you.
shit over.
I'm gonna.
It's gonna be real bad. You're gonna come in and knock shit over.
They're gonna have to close for the day.
Yeah, I can see you doing that shit. Like a bull in a china shop. You come in there to get busy. That's crazy work. Coming in there to get to it. So what's the next one?
I'm sorry. I'm still trying to get myself together.
What do you think my reaction would be?
A wife having dinner alone with another man.
Hmm. You know what? I wouldn't even trip.
Mm.
It's just when you came home, you should be outside. And I'd be like, hey man, you forgot her. You forgot her, don't you?
What's the question again?
A wife
So
having
we did a husband having lunch alone with another woman.
or
and
boyfriend. What's your reaction to that first?
I don't care if my partner has lunch with somebody, with their girl.
Okay.
Yeah. Is
That's-
she a hottie? She was making batty eyes at her or something. I don't know. I don't think I would mind.
okay.
I mean, I've had boyfriends who've gone out with girls before. Yeah, I don't know.
What's the reverse?
The reverse is a wife or girlfriend having dinner with another man, alone with another man.
A wife or a girlfriend having dinner alone with another. Is it like how you would feel, or
Yeah. What was your reaction?
Mm,
to be real with it? Are you in a restaurant? Or are you at their house and they're cooking dinner for you?
Does it make a difference?
Yeah, it does because if you're in a restaurant, we can see it. There's really
It's still an
no.
intimate moment though between two people.
Well, no, I can
Like
understand.
it's an
No, y'all
intimate
at McDonald's or
moment.
something.
Wait,
Yeah, I mean,
let me
I'm
context of what you're saying.
I'm
I
gonna
can
knock on
see,
that window.
like, say, but you go out to dinner, right? When I go out on a date for dinner, I like to sit like this. If I'm going out to dinner with someone else, I like to sit like this,
Hmm.
face to face. Like if you're on a date with someone, you want to
Hmm.
sit closer to them so you
hmm
can really have moments or talk
Hmm.
instead of across the table. It's like an interview.
that's
Yeah.
right.
Nobody wants to do that. So if that's the setting you across the table, y'all in the open place, okay, then that's my partner. I know what time it is. She knows what time it is. That other person might not.
You're telling me she cracked the garlic, she just sat there and chopped all the garlic for the Alfredo herself, and now you're gonna come over to her house alone to have pasta with her for dinner? That is different than going out.
Yeah,
Because she
right.
took some time.
She really,
Yeah.
really,
Some time was taken to
That's
prepare
a,
that
that
that's a
meal.
feels
whole.
much more
That's
questionable.
definitely a hill to the F no.
I just set the
But
whole house on fire. That's all.
right,
Listen, I was gonna say the same thing. I'm gonna
And
say
you won't
that'll be your
even
last
know.
dinner. You can't even
You
leave.
won't even know it's me.
that's
You
a
can't even
automatic.
leave. Hope
Everything
y'all
must
enjoy
go.
that.
That's a mindset. Everything must go.
Yeah, everything.
It's like that documentary we seen,
The
and the
intimate scene,
damn
a
people
dinner at the
I
house.
just
Blew
think
up the
blew
house.
up the house on
That's
the
crazy.
rock.
it's it to where it's like if maybe it's someone who I don't know, maybe they're broke. You know, they have to go over to their house to eat. Then maybe you invite everybody, make some pasta, make everybody come over. Oh, I just am so individual, like person to person. Because I know some people who they would do something like that and they wouldn't think it's weird at all, and they wouldn't be like in their head fantasizing that maybe my partner won't show up and now we're gonna make out with the spaghetti in our mouth, like the Lady and the Tramp or something. But I'm thinking that there might be some people who just like to host and want to have someone over, but I do think that one-on-one is a little too.
Oh, it's a lot too. It's a lot.
So like how did I meet them? Are they like we were talking about earlier with your friends who like, you know, you could just go stay the night at their house if you needed to. Like if it's one of those friends, that also makes it different.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Someone you met at work and now all of a sudden they want you to come to their
That's
house.
Right.
the context with it.
Yeah.
That's
All right. So how about this? A husband or boyfriend texting a female coworker late at night.
Mm.
Oh, what?
I thought.
There it is. About
Yeah,
what?
because what are you talking
Yo.
texting about?
And late at night.
Don't text me really this employment question. Don't text me about work after a certain time.
Listen,
Type that out.
I don't
Like,
run with you like
Listen,
that.
listen.
I don't run with
Right.
you
There's
like
only
that.
one person that could text me that, and it'll never be late at night. And that's my manager under me,
I
my
was about to
assistant
say
manager.
probably your assistant
Yeah,
manager,
that's it.
and that's
Yeah.
emergency
And yeah,
situations.
because
Right.
she texted me today yesterday about the truck. Hey, cool. Let me get it situated.
But it wasn't late at night.
Yo, it's
So
never late. The latest she'll text me is or call me at 6 o'clock.
Outside of
Yeah.
work, I don't answer anyway because they'll probably be saying, "Man, when you come into work, I don't have to say no. I don't
Right.
answer. Oh, work.
Right. Y'all know when I'm on, y'all can kiss my ass. Straight up.
10 o'clock at night. My family's saying,
Listen,
sorry.
there's no reason for you to be calling me at 10 o'clock at night at work. We closed already. The fuck are we doing?
You hear me? 10
yeah.
o'clock at night. My
That's-
family's saying, oh, sorry, work.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't need it.
All right. So what about your lady or your wife FaceTiming a male friend while home alone?
FaceTiming is a big deal.
Yeah,
Very big.
yeah, it is.
That
Yeah.
Yeah. What the fuck are we doing?
that's
But-
really different because like in order to FaceTime somebody, you have to be comfortable enough into that friendship or relationship to do that. So to
Mhm.
be in a marriage or a relationship with somebody and be able to do that with somebody, that's flag on the play.
So what do y'all think?
What about
Are we applying one standard to husbands and another for wives or boyfriends and girlfriends?
You think like as in the standard now in relationships and stuff?
Yeah, like as far as having male and female, friends of the opposite sex. Are they
Maybe
different?
let's do, but I think you guys don't do it as well as you know how we were saying earlier. Well, I was thinking earlier. I'm sorry. Well, the generalities and the exceptions. What are the exceptions of it? You
right?
rarely meet good people. That's why it's such a bless. I'm so blessed to be there at y'all's wedding. You know what I'm saying? You get that and you get it. And
Hey, we got it. We get it.
I went all the way back to the wedding.
Yeah, I feel you. But the question was, are we applying the same the different standards to each gender, man or woman? So what do you think?
Some people do, and like I said, in generalities, but it depends on who the person is.
Mhm.
Go ahead.
Mhm.
Oh, I guess she was asking for your answer.
Over my answer. So I agree with there's going to be exceptions. You have to discuss those exceptions. Like I think I'm a little bit more open and a little bit more lenient, but at the same time, you know how I rock.
Yeah, because if it's somebody you haven't met yet, and you be like, "Who's this? How come I haven't met her yet?" And I'll be like, "Oh, I know her, middle school or something like that." But because you hadn't met her, it's like, "Hey,
Mhm.
hey, what are you doing?"
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, that's fair. I mean, as it should be. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna be upset
Um,
at that at all. Yeah,
and on the other side of that, it's like you'll see like one of my male friends that
like your
I've probably
addiction.
grown like I don't know who that is. That's probably Rashawn. But they'll comment on something or like something, and then you'll be like,
Yeah,
"Who's
who's
that?"
that? Like
But
Rocky.
I've told you who it is like
Hmm.
hundreds of
Yeah,
times.
Rocky. I don't know why I asked you that much
Uh,
about him. I swear you told me that.
Rocky's my brother.
I know, but every time I see him, I'm like, "Who the fuck is that?" Because
Yeah.
I be so gone and shit. You know what I
No,
mean?
you just don't really
Yeah,
care.
that's correct. All right. So, should the rules be identical? If not, why?
Should they be identical? I think the understanding
Wait.
should be there
Okay.
should
Yeah,
just
y'all
be
go first.
What
understanding.
was it?
Should the rules be identical? If not, why? Um, being with a friends of the opposite sex, should they be identical? If not, why?
There should be a general
I
understanding.
think very much so. Yes, that's y'all's understanding. One understanding couldn't be greater than or less than. It has to be an equal understanding. Because if you can do it, why can't I do it? And that goes with cheating and everything. If that's what you agree to have it happen, you gotta be able to understand it's gonna be able to happen to you. So that's what it is. That's what you gotta prepare.
I get it. I do.
I'd say it depends on who your partner is going into the relationship. I would never have an expectation that my partner is not going to have any friends that are girls. Then I meet someone and I like them so much and they have a bunch of girlfriends. And I'm like, even though they have a bunch of girlfriends, the thing that I said is on my no, absolutely not list. I like them so much, I'm going to be with them and they're going to stop having girlfriends.
No.
Versus, like,
Mm.
they had the girlfriends. It doesn't matter if you like them or not. That's who they were. So you can't expect them to change that and then change how you're going to move around other people based off of that forever when that wasn't what that person was whenever you met them. That's not who you fell in love with.
Mhm.
So I think that you have to really look at who we are going into this relationship. Of course, we're going to grow, but we grow through conversations like that. If I had, like, back to the FaceTime thing, I was with a partner who they don't like to FaceTime. they don't FaceTime their friends that they've been coming up with, and now all of a sudden they want to be locked up in their room FaceTime with somebody. Now that's questionable because now you're moving differently than I've ever seen you move before, and that's the problem.
Mhm.
And regardless of what the even thing is. So yeah, I think it's very relationship to relationship, but you have to stay true to who you are going into the relationship, and then that's where your jump off point is not you pretending to be somebody who don't have no guy friends. And then after you get into the relationship, it's like, oh, by the way, this is Gerald. We've been friends since we were 6, but your partner never heard of that person until you guys decided to
Sure.
commit and be
Right.
boyfriend and girlfriend or husband and wife. Jesus, if you never mentioned Gerald, and we're to the point where we're
Yeah, that's
married,
a problem.
now that's a
Right.
problem.
Yeah.
Like, what you mean you
Yeah,
know Gerald since you were 6?
Nice to meet you. I'm Gerald.
Gerald.
So yeah.
Right.
So okay, what about this? Do y'all think exes can be considered friends?
I'm single right now, so I have so many exes that are friends. Do I expect that to change? Yes. But for now, all the exes are friends. Exes are friends, nexes are friends, brothers are friends, their sister, everybody can be a friend because I don't have any loyalties to anyone other than myself right now.
I
And
can dig it.
exploring all of the different relationships of my life. I do expect that to change if I get into relationships and such.
Understandable.
I say, um, I don't care about the exes that no relationship or anything. That ex means no good in it. I understand it.
Mhm.
We could be friends as in conversation, but in one instant, yes, because the ex is the mother of my child.
No, that's different. Yeah, absolutely. You got to do that.
Yes, and we're great friends. We actually, co-parent. I love it. I love it. But outside of that, hey,
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I don't judge anybody.
Because once we done, it's what you ever.
Mhm.
We got to that point.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I fucking knew it. Okay.
What?
I mean, now don't get me
Decide.
wrong. Now don't get me wrong. We be cordial. When I see you in the streets, it's how you doing and shit like that. You know, I'm never gonna be disrespectful. But as far as we being friends, so what? This is my best friend. She knows shit about me you'll never know, and I don't care how long it's been. You'll never know what she knows about me. You got a version of me.
He said that's fine.
And you got a version of me that don't even exist anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck out of here. Oh, I know you. No, you don't. That nigga just dead. That nigga is dead. He's no longer with us.
If you see him, tell him I said what's up.
Right. If you see that nigga, yeah.
Sure.
I think I ate him. Look at my stomach. Pay attention. You know what I'm saying? I ate that dude. You know what I'm saying? So
Healthy marriages often have boundaries, not because spouses expect betrayal, but because they value protecting what they've built. Examples include avoiding secrecy, introducing friends to your spouse, being transparent about communication, avoiding situations that create unnecessary suspicion, agreeing on shared expectations. So, a question for that segment is a boundary an act of control or is it an act of protection?
I probably want that or at the same time.
Can I go first?
Absolutely.
Because the boundary is always, you met me wearing these clothes. Why are you worried about it now?
Hmm.
Tell your dad that.
I don't have a dad.
The exception.
Yeah, saying.
Generalities, but this is the whole thing about it. And the only reason I say that, men are protected of what they love.
Mm-hmm.
We know what comes from that. Yeah, before then, we didn't know. That's why the past are forgiven.
Mm-hmm.
Some men say body count, no, but once they approach you in that, oh, that's forgiven because he's approaching you, so.
As far as body count, I mean cut you off. But
No, you good.
as far as body count, this is how I feel about that bullshit. Hey, everybody has a body count. I just don't want your past to end up in our present or our future. I don't want to run into none of the niggas you had smack sex, whoever it is with. I don't want to run into nobody you've mashed.
They were like, oh man, you know what the
Yeah,
fuck?
and because the thing is because men are territorial in this fashion. We don't want nobody. Well, we don't want to necessarily be around anybody that knows our woman the way we know in that
We
in
know.
that intimate setting. Yeah, I mean we don't want that. Now,
I feel like the champion in that room.
Definitely should. You know that all these other people that your person's ever smashed was never the one to get the smash for life.
Right.
She was the best. So
Right.
why worry about who they smashed before?
but see, like she'll never.
The season, you're tough.
Look, she
Going.
look, but she'll never be around nobody masked other than the mother of my kids. You know what I mean? And that's just that. Uh,
I believe men are more along the sides of, like you said, the fast and the body count. We don't care or ask about it.
That's a
That's
whole.
that's not an issue, but
mhm.
like he said, we're more worried about the body count that matters when it comes to face card and
Right.
we're in
You ain't
that
smashed none of the
marriage and
homies. I can't bring you
if
around none of the
we're
homies.
married and we're that partner and we're at the country club.
Yeah.
Oh man, what's going on with you, man? We good, man. Y'all doing all right? Yeah, man. I love the new car. Y'all showed up in lovely. Yo, how do you know what's her name? I never seen her from back in the. I
Yep.
love you. Like, imagine that as a
Oh,
man
man, I was like,
and the woman that's man. So just imagine that man that you're or that woman that you're with, there being that one that they're saying, "Oh, gee, I know her from," and you're like, "Wow."
Mm.
Yeah. See,
Body
like,
count came
see,
back to
yeah,
get you.
that is a real thing. You know what I mean?
Not the amount, but yeah.
You know, right. So, what do you think about
What you doing?
creating healthy boundaries together? So like one-on-one dinners, overnight trips, late night texting. I'm gonna tell you,
Well, that all brings you to closer together.
together.
The
Yeah,
more that you do it,
Talk about it.
yeah.
Talk about it here.
yeah,
I'm gonna
it
tell you.
brings
I was
you
when we
closer
first met.
together.
When we first met, I was dating still here and there because we hadn't made anything official. We was just talking on Plenty of Fish. That's where we met. On
We
Plenty of
both
Fish.
were
Yeah,
talking to other people.
yeah. So I would turn down dates to talk to her on the phone for 3 hours. You know what I mean? Girl, oh, you want to go to the comedy house? No, I'm not feeling good. Lying like hell. I don't got me a steak and some mashed potatoes and on the phone with her with 2 beers. And we talked till both our fucking phones died. And we put the phone on charge and talked to each other till we
As an
fell asleep.
artist, how could you not love her
You
voice?
know what I mean? And
As an artist, how could you not?
then we were both poets. And then we were both poets. You know what I mean? So
Right.
and I would turn down dates to just converse with her. She still had a lot of that Bronx, New York in, and I was like, yeah, I like that shit. Talk that shit to
Oh my God.
me.
Oh yeah.
I like that.
Okay. And
But we know each other's phone passwords. Like, I can walk out of the house right now and leave my phone here and be confident enough to know there's nothing in there she can find. Yeah, I mean, she can go look right now at deleted text messages, old messages, all my emails. I don't have to worry about shit because I don't have the fucking patience for nobody else.
listen, don't ever think that we're perfect though.
No, hell no, because we have
Yes,
we have some shitty
we've had
situations.
some shitty
Yeah,
situations.
yeah, and it's all growth. You know what I mean? We've never cheated on each other or anything of that nature to where our separation was. It wasn't because of cheating or anything like that. It's because we both were going through
We were
growing
sick of it.
pains. Yeah, we're both going through growing pains, and
We
we're
were
growing
sick of it,
apart
and we needed a break.
as opposed to we're growing apart as opposed to growing together. And I think that the separation
Did us some good.
it did because it allowed us to reintroduce ourselves to ourselves, hold ourselves accountable for our portion of why shit split, and be able to have these come to Jesus moments and be able to talk to each other
It
properly.
strengthened my faith
Yeah,
in marriage
yeah,
and
absolutely.
values that I
So speaking of faith
have.
and strength, I had a question. Another one. I'm on wrong with it. I'm like,
Come on.
so, and as a married couple, for $5 million for an hour to dance butt naked, would that be allowed in our relationship?
$5 million an hour, we
$5
be out
million.
that motherfucker. We be out that
$5
motherfucker.
million.
Right.
We be out there in the rain. In the rain. On soft.
Together, because
Yeah.
I'll be like, no, babe, come with me,
Listen,
come with me.
look, in the rain on soft. When with ashy knees.
So that's an understanding.
Yeah, look. $5 million an hour on soft with ashy knees in the rain. In public, in the parking lot. Look, in the
If I'm
parking
going
lot.
out in the rain and doing it for Little Saint, if it was on me,
Yeah.
I'm going in the rain like Little Saint. Now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm out there spinning all that. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. I'll be out there like a Mario on that touch video.
I told you, bro.
Nick,
A Little
out
Saint in
there.
the rain. Remember?
Yep,
That's how I'm out there with it, man.
right now. $5 million a day, $5 million an hour? Shit.
Yeah.
I'll be out there till my knees collapse.
Hey, for simple as
Shit.
would you pick cotton for $30?
They kiss my whole ass. Hell
As a couple.
no.
$30 an hour.
Yeah.
No,
No, fuck
that's
that.
not enough.
You can't pay me.
That's not enough.
You can't pay me enough to pick no cotton. There's no way.
Because every pick, I'm gonna have a flashback.
Listen,
Well, you don't have a quota.
out there talking about master ain't gonna whoop me no more. No, hell no.
You can't have
So,
me here,
Fucking
but
ass.
you can
We
take
gonna be singing old spirituals.
that's extra, man. Look, he's like, look at Aaron. Master ain't going to. That means you can't have me here, boys. Y'all got to sing y'all songs out here together. No,
No.
just a nice
Fuck out of here.
Right, we 10 feet away from the big house.
Hell no. I'm gonna shoot that shit up, burn that bitch down. Tell master come outside. We got something.
He giving you a check. It's no master.
Yeah.
No.
Doom, 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 doom. That's what he get. He gonna think he master. Fuck that. Doom, 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 doom. All right, so
So basically, we kind of fell off a little bit, but
No bad.
as it should. Yeah, we do it too. Yeah.
the things that bring you together, and make you even just want to be in each other's presence most of the time as a married couple, because we're not necessarily just
I think the thing is to like your partner. We like being around each other. I don't give a fuck if listen, there have been times we get dressed, fully dressed, looking real good. She got her makeup on. I'm talking I'm nice head to toe. She nice head to toe. We get to the door and be like, hey,
you want
just
to
want to go get
just
some Chinese
go get
food
some Chinese
and
food.
sit our ass the fuck down.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get Chinese food. and sit our ass down. Yeah, sounds good. We be in here, Chinese food, liquor,
Or even
laughing
if
our
we do
ass
go
off.
out, we get sleepy fast.
Listen,
So
we
we
be
just
out
be like,
there.
it's
We
time to
be,
go.
we be out there jugging a little bit. We'll go to the spot. What time is one close? Okay,
Oh.
yeah, cool. We as soon as this show is over, so we hey, can we get the check, baby? Can we get the check, baby? Hurry up for the check. Yeah,
So
hurry up
yeah.
for the check, baby. Get out of there. You know what I mean? Like, so we do have our date nights and stuff as we should. You know what I mean? I think everybody should go. I remember our last good date night. We went to fucking Dave and Buster's.
It's not true.
And look,
It's not true.
Date night? No. Oh, just
hey,
us?
we
Yeah.
had a last yeah, I'm talking about just us. Yeah. Last night that was fucking awesome. Yeah. Hey, but no, yeah. So we was in there getting drunk, playing in Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
We spent damn near $100 on Jurassic Park.
How close were you to be there?
That's one of the ones where you go in and you
Yeah, no, we go
Yeah,
in and
like
sit down, you got the guns
and then
and shit.
continue.
Yeah, we was in that
Running up.
motherfucker.
Oh, then
Running
he
up.
even got on the running thing. What-
Yeah, the track shit they got in there. Yeah, I was hauling ass. Like they got something like these pads where you racing and you running on the pads and shit. Yeah, I was in there. That's
and
the first
David
time I broke out
Buster's.
into a full run in a very long time. I was like, damn.
See, I'm looking around at everybody. I'm I might just lay down and shoot.
No, but in that Jurassic Park shit, we spent about $100. We just kept hitting restart. Hey, go refill the motherfucking car when we die. Yeah, I mean, I'm holding it down till you get back. Hurry up. I mean, and we was in there, and we went there at a happy hour, so we was in there getting blasted and then playing Jurassic Park. We came out that damn shit sweating and shit. You know, it was sweating. Just we almost got it. We almost got it. Let's get the hell out of here. We just spent all this goddamn money. You know what I mean?
We have fun. Though.
We did
We
it.
do. We have fun together.
Yeah, we do. And shit. Then we sometimes we have date nights in here, and we
Cook each other.
cook each other dinner, drink liquor, and laugh until we pass out. Literally, she laughed until she passed out.
I've been a witness of you cooking and y'all cooking together while I was on video chat with
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
you. Over the plates and stuff. I was just mad because I just get to watch all this stuff. I can slap it on, but slap it. But yeah, y'all, I love it. I love it, man.
So, can married people have single friends of the opposite sex?
So that's the end. Uh, that's just that overall question. Can married people have single friends of the opposite sex?
Okay, so does the answer depend on maturity, transparency,
It
and
really does.
boundaries? Is it possible for you to trust your spouse while recognizing that
Is it
everyone,
possible? Yes, you should trust your spouse.
while recognizing that everyone has a human weakness?
Mm, mm. A human weakness.
Every human is weak. The flesh is weak as shit.
I'm not that weak.
I didn't say you were. I
I'm
said
just
you
saying.
recognizing that it's a possibility of.
Mm,
You know what I mean?
hmm
So what do you think? And then we'll go to y'all.
Hmm. Can married people have single friends of the opposite sex? I wouldn't say that they should. Gosh, I have single friends, but I'm not. I'm more
Oh,
of their acquaintance.
you said friends. Okay,
No,
friends.
they're acquaintances. They're not calling me. I'm not calling them. Look. um,
Yeah.
they know that I'm married. They know who you are. And it's probably just like one or two.
Well, for me, I think yes, but they have to respect the sanctity of the marriage or the relationship that you're in. And they
Hmm
don't try to put themselves in some place where they don't belong. Oh, you've known me this long. I don't give a fuck how long I've known you. I will forget you today without question. July 4th was but they were the same sex. If it was an opposite sex, it mean no difference. And you can tell all your friends I did it. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. My wife gonna come first. And at any point, I feel you disrespecting my wife. You no longer be part of my life. And that's just, and it, be fine with it. Like, damn, I can't believe you did that, Odin. Hey, hey. So just like, never gonna give, never gonna give. Never gonna give. What do y'all think?
Repeat the question for me.
Can married people have single friends of the opposite sex?
Or can you
Or
can people going,
if
in a
you're
good
in a
relationship?
relationship.
I'll let you go first.
Yes. Friends should respect your boundaries, and as a partner, you should have boundaries that are agreed upon between you and your partner. And if your friends break those boundaries, you say, "Hey, I don't know where that flew before, but absolutely not." Depending on how deep they got into it. If it's like enough to where it's just a warning, then it's a warning. If they cross the boundary ever again, then hey, bye. If the first time is so extreme that it's like anybody in their right mind would have known not to say some shit like that to a married person, then it's bye. And then yeah, so I think so.
I do too, especially along the context that we laid out,
Mm-hmm.
the respect and everything. I'll go with that. Yes, you can do it. Only on the level of respect. It's always going to have to be with the exception, except for speaking in general, people couldn't. And these are these people that's like, man, I'd smash. I no, we're speaking on us, and I'm speaking to me, and I think they can.
Mhm.
Okay, so this is the last one I'm gonna give you. This is a little tight. Could you be friends with someone who is now mashing one of your exes?
Hell the hell yes. I don't care. I was about to say hell the no, but why do I care about that? Might be a
Be
millionaire.
friends with
Could be
somebody.
broke. You rock with somebody I don't care about no longer. That doesn't mean I have to be around you with them at all, anytime. Might even
Yeah, I don't really care about that.
I, I,
For me,
I could be an associate with her, but I couldn't be a friend.
for me, I don't think I could. And I think it's because I hold that code personally to the chest. I will never date none of my homeboys' exes, baby mamas, friends with benefits. If you
Wait,
mash one of my homeboys, it's a no for me, Jim.
wait. So what was the question again? Now?
Could you be friends with someone who is mashing one of your exes?
Now see, that's
You changed it. I
yeah,
think.
no, it's different because now see, I understand what you're saying, but that's
I mean, the reason why I say that,
no, that's real thin because you got to think. What if y'all became friends after you didn't even know?
okay, well then see,
Mhm.
then I will put them into the associate category after that.
That's why
Yeah,
I
I
had
mean,
to say that.
but if everybody knew,
No,
yeah,
hell no,
yeah, if everybody knew,
hell no.
yeah, if everybody knew
I've
the
been through it.
situation, it's fuck
No,
both of you.
no way,
You know what I
Thank you
mean?
for
no way,
being
man, no way,
48.
no way. I've been through it. No,
You did?
yes,
Damn.
yes,
Somebody said an accordion?
Yeah.
absolutely, I did.
Nice.
Oh, you did.
Dopeness.
That's you?
Hmm,
What?
that ain't me.
Salute to us.
This one.
Well,
Absolute strange.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what that is.
I
But
think that's
so what about you? Could you be friends with somebody
yeah,
who
man,
was
that's
mashed one of your
wild.
exes that they knew was one of your exes?
um just it would probably just be an associate.
I don't even want to associate with you, bitch. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
That's the thing. It's just
your
like
punk
because
ass.
after that, it's just like, what do
I'm
we
like,
have
nigga,
to say?
you knew I used to deal with, and you dealt with. I do them like Shaq
But
told Kobe. Kobe, tell me how my ass tastes.
but it's like at that point, what kind of friendship did you even have?
I'm like, Kobe, tell me how my dick tastes.
Get Shaq.
I would have,
Oh,
Like, what kind of friendship would we have had in the first place for you to feel like it's okay to do that?
that's what would be cool. That'd be the question I'd ask you. Hey man, you messing with what's her name? Yeah, dog. Hey, tell me how my dick tastes.
Oh my God.
Now,
Okay.
disrespectfully, that is the way that you do that to somebody that's like that and that would go that far. Well, respectfully, just don't rock.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's how I would get that.
You wouldn't give them the other shit
So,
if it was a girl, because women are way more harsh with words than we are, and y'all are
Mm-hmm.
being pretty and cute right now. So I know y'all would probably say some worse. Because
yeah.
that's why your kids had to go to your grandma's house because the school closed. You know what I'm saying? I see you
Yeah.
ain't got no hair in the back. You know. Y'all are evil, man. Look at their faces.
Kids always dirty, and you in, and you out here G'd up. Look at you, ain't no fucking home,
Audience,
bitch.
look at their
Right?
faces. They know it. They got way worse things. They got way worse things.
They know shit.
Yeah.
They know how to cut you deep and wide.
Man.
That's
Okay.
true.
So
That's
so
true.
so you see, that's the type of shit I say to a nigga, and then look
That's
at him in the
true.
white says eyes. Hey, so you didn't what's the name? Yeah. Oh, okay. Tell me how much dick to you. And look at him in the white says eyes.
Now it's a little light. It's a little bit
Yeah.
lighter now, which y'all know now from what you guys are saying.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit more. So
And you gotta look him in the white says eyes and don't blink so you know it's real. You gotta look at him like you say it.
not blinking either.
Look,
Move everything out of the way. Wait,
That's
see, that is a sword. See that? But what the women do, that's a sword. You got to put the W in it a little bit, even if it's silent. That's a sword. They gonna catch me.
tell me how much dick to you.
yeah.
And they go, like my man Ken Jones. They're gonna leave her immediately.
See, satisfied.
Yep. Okay, so what's the final challenge?
Final challenge. This week, sit down with your spouse and ask what boundaries are around friendships help you feel loved, respected, and secure. Don't argue, don't defend, just listen to each other. So that's something that
We're challenging the
you
chat.
guys and gals can do this week.
So my closing quote today is gonna be Goonie Goo Goo and Dookie Boo Boo. Sorry, that was my closing quote. Is gonna be a healthy marriage or relationship is measured by how close you can get to the line without crossing it. It's measured by how willingly both spouses protect what matters most, even when it requires sacrifice. And we
Protecting
think
a marriage isn't only about avoiding betrayal, it's about intentionally creating an environment where trust can continue to grow. And with that being said, we thank you
thank you for coming.
for joining us tonight.
Absolutely. We want to thank our guests,
We thank our guests, Pete and
Courtney, also known
Courtney.
as Tids and McGee. If you watch Anchorman, you know what that is. Stop playing. We love y'all. See y'all next week. Later.
Good
Risky,
night.
risky.
That was fun.
Just risky.
Oh.